Hi guys, Ninja Boy here, and welcome back to an episode of Pokemon Violet. In the last episode, we did the funny post-game event, and now in today's episode, we'll be doing Arven's post-game event. So let's speak to Arven now. Well, there you are. Yo, Ninja Boy, you grabbing something to eat too? Man, you sure did give me a beating in the Academy Ace tournament. Seems like all my closest buddies are in another league. I mean, look at you. You're just up and become champion in your first year to boot. You know that's pretty amazing, right? And then there's Mona, top marks in every class at school, and she's champion rank too. When I hear Penny's got some kind of offer to work for the Pokemon League or something, I hear, yeah, it's. I seem to be the only average one here around here. Nothing special about me. Well, you're great at cooking. Nah, I mean, it's just a hobby, really. I only learned how to do the basics because my dad wasn't around to cook for me. Wait, my dad! See? Now that Mavestiff is doing much better, and since the treasure hunt is still going and all, I've been still thinking of a new goal to find myself. And I guess you have really got to start by knowing where you're from, which means I should learn some more things about my dad, right? He's a student of this school once, too. That's what I heard. I was gonna search the whole school for the info about what kind of person he really was. Thanks for the inspiration, little buddy. Okay, let's see where he went again. The actor's office. Ninja Boy. Boy, did you pick up a great moment to stop by on. Take a look at this. This is supposed to be a sample from my dad's research from back when he was a student. And that's what Dr. Claver here told me. He's been helping me out. Well, when Churo was a student at this academy, I was still a mere researcher myself. Among my peers, it was already being bandied about that an astounding gifted young man was studying at Uva Academy. So he really was always amazing, right from the start, huh? Oh, I guess I've never really questioned it, but why is your office full of this equipment? Hmm. Ah, so you finally noticed, have you? This room was once your father's research lab. It was? From what I heard, recounted, he apparently would become so absorbed in his research that he hardly ever returned to his dorm room. He spent most nights sleeping here, in fact. I also find myself at ease surrounded by such research equipment, so I took the liberty of adapting the room to serve at my office. I never knew. All these pieces of my dad's life, they're right in front of me this whole time. I spent so long trying to think about him that I never even noticed until now. Thanks for telling me about this active travel. And Ninja Boy, thanks for being here with me to learn about it too. Master Arvin, I also intended to explain about these trophies here. Ah, he's already gone? Rather hard to pin down, isn't he? Hmm. Well, could you tell me about it? My dear Toro, I think that son of yours takes after you a very great deal. Wait, the trophies. Can you tell me about the trophies? Let's look for him. Yo, champ. Coming to hit the books? Yeah. Seriously? You're already so good at everything else. Couldn't you just slack off a bit for me? Oh, you wanna know why I am here? Well, yeah, I'm just still working on my little treasure hunt. Trying to find myself and all. While I'm here at the entrance hall digging up through my dad's research reports, I found this. This book was so precious to my dad, that he even kept a copy of it in the lighthouse lab. The Violet Book, that's what it's called, right? This is my first time really reading the bits that aren't about Herba Mystica. They're amazing. I mean, it's all sounds super fake, but it all goes, it go, it's got all these cool pictures and it's fun to read. Like, look at this entry here. Whoa, the disc Pokemon. Interesting. While separate from research team in the greater steps, I found a strange entity. Whether it was whether it's a Pokemon or even alive at all. I don't know now. I know now. It bore a still with layers of overlapping hexagons and gleaming gleamed brighter. Hmm. Gleamed brighter still than gemstone. Varied as a whole, it resettled a mysterious, brilliant disk. Interesting. Well, the indigo disk is coming up, so this is a pretty neat information. The text on this page is all smudged and blurry in the even the copy of this book I've ever seen. Seems kinda suspicious, right? Of course, the whole book is full of unbelievable stories, the Herba Mystica being one of them. But they turned out to be real. And even after we saw in Area Zero, well, it makes it hard to say it's all nonsense, huh? In fact, I think it might have been this book that made my dad want to become a researcher. I bet he got so fixated with future Pokemon that he read about it that it made him want to go see for one himself. Wait, hold on. Isn't my dad's time machine the whole reason the future Pokemon ended up here in the first place? This book is way from before he made the time machine, but it mentions future Pokemon. Isn't that kind of weird? Yeah, it is. Hmm. Oh well. I'm sure it's all made up anyway. Well, it's definitely not made up, I'm pretty sure. But my dad's believed that nonsense and even managed to make it reality. I guess he really was something. I'm gonna learn from his example and start giving my all too. I've got I've got something I gotta do now, so I'll see you around, Ninja Boy. All right, Arven. He isn't even noticing me. Ah, I was focused so hard I didn't even notice you, bud. Huh. I know. Pretty rare to see me actually studying, right? But I'm actually pretty good at stopping point. How about a break? I'll use a change of scenery. I could use a change of scenery. Whoa, it's his room, isn't it? Whoa. What do you think? Welcome to Chef Arven. Well, Chef Arven and Mel stuff really. It really screams Arven. Yeah, I know, right? Wait, what screams Arven to you? Anyway, about the reason you saw me studying in the classroom like that, I went back and read the pages about the Herba Mystica in the Violet book again. It made me remember how things were back then when Malostif was all weak and everything. I couldn't seem to do anything to help him, and boy, it sure didn't feel good. Cause I am really good. I'm really glad that I was able to find all the Herba Mystica together with you. But there's gotta be other people who are still suffering the same way as I was back then, worrying about their Pokemon, they're sick or hurt. So I don't laugh, okay? I decided I'm gonna be a cook. Huh. I'm gonna make super healthy food, bursting full of stuff Pokemon need to feel great. I'll be right behind all the way. Yeah, and thanks. I knew I could count on you to be all supportive like that. The culinary world might be a bit different, but I swear I'm gonna be just as famous as my dad. So I guess I can close the book on my little hunt to find myself. It's time to start a new chapter, one that's all about working towards my dream. And hey, feel free to stop by my room anytime. Malstiff will always be glad to see you. Ooh, ooh. Malstiff. He's so cool, isn't he? Wow, look at these ingredients. Pretty neat, huh? Well, I think that's that, right? Okay, I think I'll end this episode off right here. And I'll see you guys in the next video where I'll do Nemona event, alright? Nemona post game. So, yeah, I'll see you guys then. Until then, bye bye.